What's up, y'all? We have a great matchup between number 1 and 3. It is actually started already, so we're going to hop right on in there. I had a couple technical difficulties getting started, but we haven't missed anything yet, so that's awesome. It looks like it is going to be the OBJ right here underneath Mobstar, this billboard building, OBJ. Hoping everything is good, sound, all that running and looking good here for y'all. Again, sorry about the quick start, but again, no deaths have occurred. First round, it is indeed gonna be Sand, one of the ones in our map pool this week. We have Ghost sneaking up on the outside of Kale here from the south, as Oaks is indeed going to fight Mobster there on the sign. That one right above the OBJ. I think that's going to get love a lot. Rotating over there to the northwest, making sure no one is pushing in from there. Looks like we're going to see Oaks and Base coming from this mechanic shop here. Ghost already getting that ground here on this center warehouse. May end up hearing Kale right below him, but I think Kale's looking up, definitely. Oh, I think he heard Ghost's steps right above him. Meanwhile, over here in the east, we have Haywire just now passing the gates here on the east side of the fountain. We'll end up coming up onto Crazy Dave, unless Base over there can get a nice little flick onto him across the map, but we will see as we are approaching this 2-minute mark. Smoke does go out there. That's going to end up blocking the view of Crazy Dave, allowing Base and possibly Oaks to get into position a little bit closer onto Level Lot. We are seeing Ghost up top, still above Kale, as Haywire is going to be getting danger close to Crazy Dave. I have no doubt that Crazy Dave's going to be hearing him there. Oaks swinging into the center warehouse is going to get tagged by Kale, but does not drop him, but will indeed get the kill. Ghost looking for that refrag. Think he's going to spot Kale. We see Haywire is going to take out Crazy Dave indeed in the east, as Ghost takes out Kale in that center warehouse. Wookie dropping Care Bear Funshine. It is now all up to Love a Lot, and he is going to get dropped by Base Slappa. Mayhem only losing one that round, as we did hit that 30 minute. Again, sorry about the late start. Glad y'all are joining us. Hopefully the notifications and everything went out correctly. Rushing a little bit to get it all set up, but I think we are good. I saw Sri Lankan was out there, hoping he's still in the chat. Not, I imagine he will make a comeback. Ring Monster, what's up? Thanks for stopping in. I imagine this is going to be one that a lot of people are going to want to see. Again, we got our number 1 spot on the ladder, Mayhem, going against number 3, Dark Tidings. Now, if y'all don't know, this is our second to last week, week 11 in our very first season of Onward. Now, you see there the 3 maps. They are 3 randomly generated maps each week that the teams are made to play. We have had a couple difficulties in the last 2 weeks of duplicate maps, but no worries. We got that situated on Monday before any matchups occurred. But this week it was good. The roll came out good. We got Sand being the first one, as you see, and Mayhem taking that first Marsoc round. So now they definitely have that Volk advantage. If they can just hold tight, essentially just winning Volk rounds, they will take this first map. There's a beep, so let's hop on out. I see you, Sri Lankan. Yes, straight into the action. Thankfully, we were able to catch it before any deaths occurred.
Yeah, we're gonna have 2 in center. One should be quiet, one should be loud. I'll be the loud one.
Let's see what Dark Tidings is going to be doing. They get this southeast spawn. Now they are going to have to make their way to the north side of the map, but Lovelot coming through these doorways right here should be able to spot one. And I think he does onto Oaks. Not going to be able to land those shots. We'll just get Oaks and Ghost checking this way toward the south, southwest. Meanwhile, I think we're going to see, yes, the other three. Ghosts, again, keeping an eye out on that. Will drop Lovelot as Mobstar is working on a huge flank on the outside of the map to the north. We're going to have a 1-3 attack here. We see Kel making his way from the east to the north, as well as Care Bear, Funshine, and Crazy Dave have made their way into the market. The defense we are looking at here from Mayhem. Nice little spread. Ghost taking that upper ground there on that center warehouse. Oaks staying low over here in the east. He's going to be watching this door that Lovelot did peek through. Fortunately, though, none of Dark Tidings will be taking that route. Looks like Mobstar is going to make a north approach. So first one to come up onto would be Wookie here on the other side of these doors. Let me turn down that there. Now you see him getting low. Again, this is VR, so he's doing this in real life. He's getting low to the ground. Drop it low. And then to move forward, you're just hitting up on the joystick. Depending, you know, what type of pressure you apply to that will determine how fast you are moving. The slower you move, the less sound.
Staircase for you up center. I can't cover the south.
Base Slapper giving some call outs there to Ghost, letting him know that does not have cover on a certain position to his south. We are going to see Care Bear, Funshine, and Crazy Dave getting here to the mechanic shop as Mobstar is about to make that push through these north gates. Again, Wookie, and if he gets past Wookie, then Haywire will be the next defender he has to deal with. Unless he opts to just go west, hugs that north wall and continues west, he essentially can get on behind Oaks, or even just right on in behind base. Let's see what happens here as we do hit that 2.5 minute mark. They are right on the other side of each other. Thanks, Sri. Again, I did it super fast. So, oh, just if you were just to look down, look at this. No way. And Wookie with that map, you know, knowledge, knowing you don't want to hug the wall too small. Ghost. I missed it. He had a nade into that mechanic shop and will indeed get it down onto Crazy Dave. If Mobstar's not careful and makes noise here, Wookie just has to turn around and get a flick. But again, with that map knowledge, not to clip too far through that wall. Had he been too close to it, Mobstar would have immediately known he's there. Here we go. Oh, Mobstar definitely made noise there. I know we got a couple of defenders pushing in from the... No, they're still holding at that mechanic shop. And a trade between Mobstar and Wookie does ensue. Now next up will be Haywire and Kale. Kale running out a little too far to throw that flash. I thought he was going to get picked up by Haywire. Haywire, though, opting not to shoot and bides his time. Being patient. Oaks!
My team killed.
Oaks waiting the whole time for someone to come through those southwest gates. I guess that finger got a little antsy and he dropped Haywire, one of his teammates there. Crazy Dave getting called out, I believe, from Ghost. He's opting.
Building, on the second floor.
Accurate call counts there. Ghost
Lima 1.
getting him from the inside through the skylight.
Behind me, center building.
But Crazy Dave, no! He fell. And I guess he was hurt, yeah, because he got res from that nade. And so he fell. He fell. He went backwards down those stairs a little too fast. Ended up catching a little too much air, and that was his death. So Mayhem is going to indeed go up a second point. Now sitting one cap away from taking map number 1. It's pretty nice that we got a matchup first day of the week, right out the gates. And none other than, again, the number 1 seeding against the number 3. Now, I think looking at what the MMR score was, if Dark Tidings win this, they very well may pop up into that first position. Because I think they were less than 50 away, if I remember correctly. And then a loss from Mayhem could drop them. But let's get out there, get their second point on the board. Again, this is Sand, one of the customs we have opted to have in the league. One that I personally enjoy playing. I hope everyone else is as well. Loving the variety. You know, a little change of pace for y'all. What's up, Farmer Boss? Nice to see you hopping in the chat, joining us this nice Monday evening. And there's the beeps. Beeps. Looks like the OBJ next is going to be... Oh, it's right here. It's the fountain one. One way over here in the west. All right, looks like Crazy Dave. Great tactic there we are seeing from Crazy Dave. That definitely will get someone to pause as they come through here. That's the first thing they're gonna see. Their eyes are gonna go there, possibly allowing Mobstar to pick them up if they shoot at that flashlight.
Oaks, or not Oaks, Ghost Town wanted to be in the soccer field. Watch out.
And we got Love a Lot there, right outside the soccer fields, and is going to get found by Haywire through the doorway, making this a 5v4 in favor of Mayhem. Looking good, not even a minute out the gate. Again, we're seeing a two-person push here from the mechanic shop, both opting to take that second floor. Funshine with a nice angle over here. Possibly going to end up catching Haywire if he's not ready for him. We are hearing a call out from the teams letting them know their position. Hoping no TKs happen anymore. Looks like base is coming through the north side. We're seeing Kale way... Look at this position that Kale has. I would not expect anyone here. I guess he's... Well, yeah, he's essentially watching that whole front. Yeah, that's going to be caught off. And not only that, he does deed spot base. Can't land the shot onto him. So now base has to think, do I peek this again? Do I use utility to get out there? And that is indeed what he's going to do. Great usage there. He got low, tossed it where he needed to, stayed low, and has now made it pass. Even though Kale isn't looking, he knows he doesn't have to contend with him yet. He has to get closer. Care Bear indeed taking out Haywire as I predicted, but Wookie is going to get that refrag. Meanwhile, we see that base took out Kale in the north. So now the north side is open. Base will be free to push on in pretty close to this OBJ. And actually, if he comes this way, stays low, he can get right up in here. If they drop a smoke right there, he can hit that OBJ all day. We are looking at only Crazy Dave and Mobstar being the last two on defense here. Mobstar does end up finding base. Gonna stop that north push. Now, look at this nade from Ghost. Does get close to Mobstar. Mobstar looking toward where it came from is gonna get picked up by Oaks. Oaks pushing in from the east, but Wookie with the higher ground is gonna take out Crazy Dave, crashing to OBJ, realizing he was last alive, giving Mayhem their third consecutive win. They are now just one round away from taking map number 1. There's your kill count on the board. Wookie up there with a 4-1. Ghost has not died yet, though. It may very well be Fog Cabin. It might be. How you doing, Gino? Thanks for joining us. Hopefully you can stick around. Let's get there. Third point on the board. Mayhem showing why they are at the top. As we see them go 3-0 against a very, very good, very skilled Dark Tidings team. For the roster of Dark Tidings, we have their captain, Love a Lot Care Bear, Mobstar, Care Bear Funshine, Kale Anon, and Crazy Dave. On the side of Mayhem, we are seeing Ghost 7705, Haywire Bubble, Oaks, Bass Slappa, and Wookie. Where is my drink? I need some drinky drink. Didn't bring it over here. All right. I imagine when we switch maps, I'll run and grab a drink there for you. And there's the piece. Top on out. See how Mayhem is going to defend this West OBJ.
On either side of the other three are going to be in the courtyard, right? So I'm going to be north. Okay.
It looks like Dark Tidings is... Oh, we hear that drone from Kale. Kale is deadly with the drone. Care Bear already finding Oaks with that MK. So that's gonna put Mayhem down 1. Ghost again opting to take this second story. Or no, I'm sorry. Their last Volk round, he was down below. Looks like Bass Slapper is gonna be watching the south side. If not, at least just listening for some footsteps. You see Wookie there. Did he just throw a C4? He did. Look at it. There it is. There is that C4. Let's see if it ends up finding someone. Now remember, Kale has a drone out here somewhere. If he's using it yet, I don't know. He is now going to make his way in from the south through the soccer fields. We are seeing Funshine up in the mechanic shop as Love a Lot comes around here in the south gates, taking out another of one of the Mayhemians. Mayhemians? I think that's how you would say it. I think Ghost, realizing he is one of 3 left alive, is looking for that refrag over toward those south gates. But if he's not careful, he's going to get spotted by Mobstar. Or no, I think he has full cover. Yeah, no, he has full cover where he's at. So he should be safe over there from the north. Now here we go. Will Love a Lot die to the C4? Mobstar finding Haywire over there in the north. It's now a 2v5. Dark Tidings looking good to take their first round here. Oh, and Wookie just getting spotted by Crazy Dave. I think Ghost will be the one to really do work from the center upper position as he does drop Care Bear. Love a Lot. Funshine right here. Oh, and Funshine finding Wookie, going back to the OBJ. It is now going to be all up to Ghost again. He is on the second story, and Crazy Dave sneaking up behind him will find him with that MCX, getting Dark Tidings their first win, possibly working on that comeback. Only losing 1 attacker that round too. I was hoping to see a C4, honestly. Let's get their first point on the board. Let's go. You know, I like to see all the Onward, you know. I mean, yeah, shutouts and sweeps and stuff are pretty cool. But I like to see the more competitive, the back and forth, or, you know, like we've seen plenty of times in this league. It looks like a team's about to take it, and then, bam, the other team kicks it in gear, starts that comeback, and then we got a game 7. I mean, okay, Dark Tidings is, all they have to do is defend. I say that, but it is a lot harder than it seems. Ooh, and then it's this OBJ too. Let's hop out there so you can see what I'm talking about. We've seen multiple players come across this center warehouse. To me, these are some of the hardest to defend. Like, you almost have to defend it from an outside angle. If you stay tucked in, you stay in there, you're bound to get them hit you from all different sides. I don't know. I mean, a few things can work, and at the same time, they can easily fall apart. But let's see what Dark Tidings pulls off here. There they are. All laughs, good times. See, I think one of them was mentioning about being in there, and then they all getting flashed. Like, nah, yeah, that's the only thing. All right, ooh, who is going far, far out to the west? Oaks. I think Oaks is expecting someone to flank out there. You see him laying down. Wookie taking out Base Slapper. Unfortunately, as Haywire takes out Crazy Dave, Kale getting Ghost. It is now only 3 up for Mayhem. Love a lot right here on the other side of Haywire. Ran right past him. Is going to pay for that as Funshine takes out Wookie, and Kale dropping Haywire before he can get the confirmation onto Love a lot. We are now all up to the one. The one that ran outside the map and laid down. He's like, y'all go die. I'm going to chill. I mean, he can essentially do this the whole map. He has 4 minutes. I don't know what tactic Oaks was running with, but, I mean, he's alive. Let's see. I imagine Mobstar is going for this res. I would think. We'll just drop a camera right there and hop back out. Ran back out to Oaks as he makes his crawl in, I would imagine, to these west side gates. West gate. There we go. We got Kale throwing some pre-fire as he goes for this res.
Thank you.
Yep. Great job. Great teamwork. All right, here we go, Oaks. All up to you. Clutch or kick situation. See him getting low, peeking around this door. Oh, had he been a little bit higher, he may have spotted Kale, and he does. Puts the shots out, won't be able to hit him. That is going to give his position away. They know now the last player is over here in the west. And being, you know, the smart players, top tier players that they are, they got to be expecting that he's going to be rotating to a different position to push in. And, I mean, this is a steep mountain for Oaks. It's looking pretty good for Dark Tidings for this round. But do not count him out. Again, I mean, if he takes it, that's Mayhem taking the whole map. He's probably going to spot Kale here. If Kale doesn't spot him first. Yep, he does indeed. That is 1 down for Oaks. 3 left to get him and his team to win. With 2 minutes left, it looks like he's going to opt to rotate out of the north and to the east. He's definitely going to have to stay on the pedal with this one. Because, yeah, unless he's just opting to go for the kills. We're seeing the last 3 of Dark Tidings all around the OBJ. So he could have pushed in. Would have been all right probably, but you know, you don't know that. I know that, but he don't know that. Let's see, I imagine right around here is when he's gonna start being a little bit more silent. I mean, with some good utility usage, you can essentially get Mobstar flashed, keep Love a Lot in smoke, and if he gets in there and gets that cap, ooh. I mean, we've seen some pretty unbelievable caps this season. Already past that minute, so they will be hearing the notification for the 30 seconds left here in a moment. Usually that kicks them into gear a little more. Oh, he definitely hears Mobstar's steps in there to the west. Or to the south, I'm sorry. Will that keep his attention, though, and when he pushes in, look that way? He does. Takes him out, but Love a Lot is going to be ready and waiting. Getting Dark Tidings their second win here. Again, they might be working on a comeback. They are now only a cap away from taking it, when Mayhem was sitting one away. Let's see. Let's see what happens. You know, they could be carrying this momentum into the 6th round, and that's all that's needed. Again, this is, y'all see the OBJ that they're going to be having to work with. The only downfall I think Mayhem did was all pushing through that south gate. And again, you saw a TK coming out. You know, someone just probably ran in front of someone's gunfire, and it happens. But it happened in favor of Dark Tidings as they get their second win. There we go. It's official. Yeah. There's been some fast ones. What's up, Midge? Make it great out there. From Proteus. Glad you're joining us. He's living that good life down in Hawaii. Hawaii. I'm sorry. That's why my mouth is dry, because I'm sitting here eating chocolate. So who are y'all going for? Who do y'all think is going to take it? Mayhem already sitting at the #1 position, or Dark Tidings at #3, trying to take that crown. Again, I'm pretty sure that #1 and 2 spot are going to get a bye in the offseason. So they're essentially already going to get placed into the semifinals instead of the quarterfinals. We are seeing a different spawn here in the southeast. Oaks will be the first one to contend with them, possibly as he runs up to the 2nd floor here in the mechanic shop. Looks like Care Bear Love a Lot. I thought he spotted someone. They are definitely watching the 2nd story, as they know one of Mayhem is going to definitely be up there. Looks like Love a Lot is going to be opting to go through the market here, clearing it out currently. We're seeing a southeast push here from Dark Tidings. Nice spread, but not far enough to where they can't get a refrag if needed. Oaks for sure hearing the footsteps of Funshine. I think he's expecting him to come through those gates, which Mobstar still might do so. No, it looks like he's going to continue there to the north. I saw some movement there from Wookie. Possibly getting a little... No, I thought... They are expecting one from the north, so Haywire should be ready for that. Oh, yeah, you see him with that angle onto the gate there from inside this center building. Think Wookie hearing Mobstar out there. We're seeing the other three coming from the south side of the market as we hit this 3-minute mark. Dark Tidings taking their time, clearing it out, gaining that more and more map. He may have seen Oaks. Yeah. He saw him clipping through second story of the mechanic shop. He is going to move on down and find the pickup onto Love a Lot. And only 4 up for Dark Tidings. Gets a 5-person defense from Mayhem. Oaks letting some more shots going out. Haywire putting some bullets into Mobstar. Can't quite get the kill. Think Wookie or one of them did smoke out this entrance. That's gonna... Look at that. Flash directly onto Mobstar. Had that been a nade, Mobstar would be in pieces right now. We are about to hit the 2-minute mark. Seen a nice setup here from Mayhem. 4 of them pretty much on the OBJ. Getting base. Doing one a little bit out. You know, you don't want to have your whole team in there. Because one good flash could essentially render them all useless. Kale looking for that pick up onto Oaks, but Oaks staying low in that second story. It looks like Crazy Dave in the same position that his teammate died is going to get found as well from Oaks as Haywire takes out Funshine in the north. It is now a 2v5. Just at a minute and a half. It is up to Mobstar here from the north and Kale coming through the radio station. He will have to contend with Base Slapper here. You hear them give the call out, Lima 2, so they know there's only 2 of them left alive. Hearing Ghost, let them know, just stay patient. They do have to come to them. Kale about to make his position known here. Will Slappa be ready for him. Just passing the minute mark, and he's not gonna see him, not clearing the corner, gets shot in the back of the head. It is now all up to Mobstar here in the north to keep Dark Tidings in this first map. 1v5 with 40 seconds left. Gets found by Wookie. And you hear them. Great job there from Mayhem. There's your kill count for the first map. We will be going now to everyone's favorite map, Downfall. Uh-oh. Did I left the overlay, didn't I? Didn't I? What? He's from Hawaii. What? I'm from Texas. What's up? We pretty much know where everyone is at, and did I feel like I forgot that overlay. You know what, I'm gonna add something next time so you at least see the game, even if I forget the overlay. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh man. That bugs me. But move on. And again, we are going now to Downfall. Turtles aren't real. Dark Tidings. All right, let me drop you to one of our sponsors real quick while I do go grab a Wata. Get their 4th point on the board again. Gotta make it official. There we go. Mayhem taking map number 1 as we do go on to Downfall. We will be right back. Check out this good G Fuel ad. Okay, cool. Made it back in time and got my drink. So now Downfall. My favorite podcast. I mean, it's essentially what it was. You weren't seeing anything. It was just me sitting there. You're looking at some map overlay. Sorry about that. And it's always the good ones, too, that I end up missing. But now we are at Downfall. This first OBJ is a spicy one. It's going to be this northwest OBJ right outside a crater, 2-story. Let's hop out there. Let's make sure. Looks like we may be getting a sub. Let me check real quick in the Discord that they are not. In fact, taking a timeout. If so, we will drop you to a couple more of our ads there. You know what? They might be subbing someone in. Yeah. In fact, Mayhem is subbing in Mithril Marauder. Yeah, I saw that Sri. The overlay. I didn't say nothing, you know, because I'm the same way. Like when you notice, and it's just, it stings that much more when someone mentions it. Like, hey, overlay. It's like, I know, because again, we are working on a delay, so we usually see it or notice it before y'all do. Y'all are getting everything 5 minutes late, so yeah. But still, thanks for throwing it out there. And that was a good round for you too, Haywire. Yeah, if you listen, oh, well, dang it, y'all have music too. I was going to say, if y'all were listening, you could hear the excitement there at the end as y'all did get it 5 up. But let's hop on out to Downfall. They have everyone into the lobby. I imagine we will be starting here. I just want to get it started real quick. Get these names changed around as well. There we go. Make sure I do not forget this overlay.
We need to make sure, this is going to be a way more difficult map, so we need to make sure we just need to control, okay? Control. Yeah. Look out for drones. Yep.
Great advice there from Ghost.
Well.
Watch out for that drone.
This right.
You see it on his back. Kale loves it. Love a lot. Already throwing some shots out onto Ghost, I imagine. Ghost getting low, avoiding them, but Wookie looking for that refrag, possibly knowing that Lovelot has made it to upper red. Meanwhile, we're going to see Crazy Dave sneaking on up to center bungalow. But he may have been spotted by Ghost as you see that laser just hovering above his head. Meanwhile, you're going to see the other 3 of Dark Tidings making their way to South Valley. Mobstar and Kel currently coming up behind White House as Care Bear Funshine sits atop those rocks in South Valley. Go throwing some shots out at the Care Bear into that dark room of upper red. The west side is essentially wide open for Dark Tidings to push in. I mean, we got Ghost peeking this way every now and then, but he's kind of preoccupied with the 2 pushing from the center and the north. So I have no doubt that Mobstar Funshine and Kale will get pretty close, possibly to Center Hotel without any backlash. Oh, but as I say that, Ghost will in fact spot Mobstar, put some bullets into his plates, making him heal. Oh, I didn't see that too. Mithril did have an angle all the way over here to the east. Did tuck in a little bit more though.
There's a drone behind South Brothel. I might have gotten it.
Ghost letting them know that there is in fact a drone out there. That too will keep them preoccupied.
Watch out for them pushing Center Hotel.
Great call out from Ghost about Center Hotel, as I imagine that is the next stop ahead there for Mobstar and Funshine.
Yep, nope. Someone like just barely has a coverage on my head. They're at like Upper Red Plaza or something.
And no deaths yet as we hit 2.5 minutes. Everyone's staying low. Slowly pushing in, gaining ground. Mobstar has a good idea. Ghost is on this west wall. Not exactly where he's at, but Ghost has done a great job essentially stopping both Crazy Dave and Love a Lot. Those few shots.
Footsteps on Center Hotel. Footsteps on Center Hotel.
Ghost with those ears, hearing that Mobstar has made it to Center Hotel. But I think Crazy Dave is providing that cover onto Wookie, not allowing Mobstar to get found by him. As Ghost, though, finds Funshine. Mobstar looking for that refrag. Funshine was the one coming through the west. Mobstar is opting to take that second floor of Center Hotel as we hit 1:30. Mobstar, in fact, getting the higher ground onto Ghost, clearing out the west wall. We see over there Oaks pushing on to Love a Lot, but Love a Lot becoming victorious in that exchange. If he's not careful, Base Slapper is going to find him from the dark room here in Crater, and does so as he gets danger close to OBJ. Crazy Dave taking out Wookie on the Hilo Bungalow. One of 2 defenders left for Dark Tidings. We're seeing Kale working on a huge rotation to the north as we hit 1 minute. I imagine he still has that drone out there. We are at a 2v2 Mithril Marauder, holding in the dark room of Hilo 2-story. Base Lappa in the dark room, looking toward the OBJ from Crater 2-story. Now, if this smoke lands... Oh, no, yeah, that was a good one. Great smoke there from Kale. But he's got to be ready. He's got to know that he's rotating out from that smoke. But Crazy Dave, quick on that refrag, making it a 1v1 as we hit 15 seconds. Mithril rotating out. Is he going to be there in time? Crazy Dave spots him and drops him with 11 seconds left. Dark Tidings taking round number 1 on Downfall. Great use of the time. I don't think anything was really rushed there. You know, it's just every time they tried to approach, it was found out. Base Slapper getting two key kills there close to the OBJ. I feel like you throw that smoke out, you know it's blocking their view. You still got to watch it because they're rotating. They're gonna get a different angle. I mean, if I was watching it and I'm smoked out, I'm not gonna just chill there. I don't know, but maybe he thought he can get there before he rotated out. Nonetheless, they still got the win. So sitting pretty comfy right now, but it can all change in a matter of seconds. Let's get their points on the board, making it official. I don't want to be biased or anything, but I like to see Onward. I like to see really good Onward play. So I want to see a map number 3, and I love Arctic. I really do. I wish Downfall would have been number 3. Yeah, Ghost did a great job there, keeping them all busy. Just one person kept 4 people busy. I thought it was going to be too much for him watching that west as well, but no, he did an amazing job. Let's hop on out as we are starting this second round. Making sure I get that overlay. Now let's see if Dark Tidings can defend this a little bit better than Mayhem and get themselves a nice little 2-point lead. We are seeing Mayhem get that south spawn already up onto the higher ground. Crazy Dave knocking Wookie there, trying to get on up into upper dumpster, possibly lower dumpster. Oaks looking for that refrag, but base slapper is going to drop and kill Mobstar. Currently Mayhem sitting 4.5 versus Dark Tidings 4. Looks like Mayhem taking a second to regroup here as Myth is going to start his push for the north. Oaks possibly going for this res. Looks like Kale taking up that same position that Ghost had on that west wall. I don't think Kale really had to contend with Ghost on the west. He may have been watching him though with that drone. Oaks getting low. Should be able to get this res off, no problem. Hopefully Wookie is laying down. If he pops up, Crazy Dave may end up getting that kill after all. Oh, Wookie! He did get out of the way. I don't know if they know that Crazy Dave is over there in that northwest rock. We're hearing some free fires going out from Ghost there, just keeping them busy. Keeping them all looking this way to the west.
He is willing to shoot back when I'm just suppressing him at first.
Great job there from Ghost. Using that intel. As he saw Care Bear dropping Oaks. Even though Oaks was low. Was not low enough. And Care Bear is going to get that confirmation onto Oaks. Now bringing Dark Tidings down to 4. We are bringing Mayhem down to 4. Making it a 4v4 as we just passed the 3-minute mark. We're going to see Wookie and Ghost pushing here from the east, or from the west, sorry, as Lovelot pushes into upper red, taking out base slapper.
Sound like annex, upper red.
Great call outs there from Lovelot onto Mithril that he is in the annex side of upper red.
How dare you, blank.
You have 2 minutes left.
No, I didn't kill him. I said Care Bear, Lovelot is here.
I wanted to see if I could hear this conversation. It is a 3v4 in favor of Dark Tidings. As we hit the 2-minute mark, you're going to see smoke go out there from Ghost. Mithril, knowing that Lovelot is here on him, is going to have to keep his head on a swivel. Also knowing that the rest of the defenders have to know that he's there as well. As Funshine takes out Wookie, is now a 2v4. Mithril being preoccupied by Lovelot here in upper red, essentially leaving Ghost to himself against a 3-person defense. Yeah, I mean, Myth can't really do anything till he clears him out. That's going to be tough. What's up, Punky Jin? Yeah, that's all of us. When we first got it, we were terrible at it. It just takes playing in good lobbies, dying over and over. And Myth getting the pick onto Lovelot. We'll make this a 2v3. Now, he can essentially get all the way down to Crater 2-story uncontested because Crazy Dave is not looking this way. But as I say that, Funshine comes around, looks up to the north, takes out Myth. It is now all up to Ghost. Let's fly on over. But Crazy Dave, all the way from the northwest, is going to find him with that TAR 21, giving Dark Tidings their second win They are now one cap away from taking us to a map number 3. There is your kill count. Look at Crazy Dave up there with a 4-0. Good job. Yeah, Punky Jin, it just takes finding those good lobbies, playing in them, dying in them over and over, and you get better. I know that sounds weird to say. People told me that too when I first started playing. Like, you're going to die. Like, that's just how it is. And it seems like you will not get better. Like, how can I beat these people? How can I get better? But you do. You really do. You start learning the meta spots, the meta angles, the meta routes, and then you just adjust accordingly. Yeah, that too, like Sri just said. You know, you got to see if you even like this type of gameplay. A lot of people like the more fast-paced Call of Duty style type of play, which, you know, you'll find in contractors, which we do have a contractors in our league. You know, we're on season 2. That too is also 2 weeks away from going into the postseason. You know, there's the recruitment channels in each game. Post up in there if you're looking. The roster locks do end after this week, so you still have this week to get onto a team. You know, there might be a team out there looking. Hop on, see if maybe you like contractors better. You know, the comp scene is a lot different than just regular pub lobbies. It's a whole different ball game. Like contractors, I can jump in pub lobbies and do great. I hop into an actual comp lobby. Oh no, man, I'm getting whooped. Used to be the same for Onward, but there's the beeps. Let's hop on out. Enough of me talking. Looks like the OBJ is going to be right across the way here in the southwest lower dumpster. And it looks like Dark Tidings did, in fact, get that quick spawn. Shots are already going to go out. Love a lot. Finding Wookie as base slapper takes out Mobstar, making this an even 4v4. Ghost making his way up into Center Hotel. We are going to see Funshine and Love a Lot. Both of the Care Bears opting to stay on the west side as Crazy Dave and Kale have made their way a little bit to the north. Crazy Dave throwing out some shots there. I think onto base slapper, not quite finding them. Will get base moving a little bit low. Looks like we're going to see Oaks working on a nice little flank going out to the south, possibly hitting Marsoc Twins. Crazy Dave, though, trying to make it past Ghost from Center Hotel, is going to get found by that PKM. Now Dark Tidings down to only 3.
One in the north at the valley.
Here in Kale, give that call out to the North Valley. I believe that was Oaks. Will Kale be able to get past Ghost? Or will the onward timing work in his favor? Ghost not even checking this angle. Kale throwing a shot out, though. Will get the attention of Ghost, but he makes it past Ghost. No doubt giving that information to the rest of his team. That one is pushing to the north. Just approaching 3.5 minutes. So all the time in the world still. Yeah, as you see there from our bot. If you see anything you like, hit that exclamation point clip. Oaks taking out Love a Lot.
One day trying to get to West Bungalow.
From these South Hills. Love a Lot, though, is only down, so you can give a call out if he spotted him. Maybe a little bit tricky there for Funshine to get that res, but he's going to be using that utility and going for it. Meanwhile, Kel making his way to the north. Look at that nade from Ghost.
Peeking on the far right side there.
Love a Lot letting him know that he is peeking there on that White House Hill. Funshine almost getting found. Ducks super fast. Is going to get the res out onto his buddy and Captain. Love a Lot. As we hit that 2.5 minute, it is now still a 4v3. Ghost throwing some pop shots out there onto Kale. Or no, maybe he thought someone was pushing him. Hearing those phantom steps. It's a real thing. You sit there listening for him so long that you think you're always hearing him. If he's not careful, though, Ghost has a nice little angle here from Center Hotel. And he opts to go for it and dies. Ghost getting himself another pickup. Is going to bring this down to a 2v4 as we pass the 2-minute mark. Care Bear Funshine moving up from the west wall as Kale is sitting up. Wow, he's up in upper red as we hit a minute and a half. Definitely going to have to get a move on. I mean, from there, you essentially just got to run for it. And with 4 of Mayhem still up, that is dangerous. Sorry, I started singing in my head. It's dangerous. Care Bear, I think he knows Myth is there on that west church. He definitely knows there's someone at Center Hotel, so he's been staying low on these west walls. We're going to hit that minute mark. Kale getting down by Ghost. Ghost doing work from the Center Hotel position. Care Bear spotting Oaks there in the South Valley. Can't land the shots. Ghost, though, now honed in on his head. Great flash there from Ghost. Is only going to keep Care Bear tucked in. I think Myth, though, Myth is going to rotate out from his position and find Funshine there waiting. Getting Mayhem their first win here on Downfall. You see Ghost up there with a 4. Did he get a 4-piece this round? I don't know if he got 4. He definitely got 3. But yeah, he did great work on that round. Let's get to the tent and get their point on the board. You know, you never want to lose 0. You always want to get at least 1 win on the board. It's just, I don't know, it just hits a lot different if you don't even get a win. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I assumed you were in the league already since you're popping in here. So, yeah, thanks for joining us. Population 1. Yeah, that's a fun one. That is definitely a fun game. I end up breaking stuff or hitting things when I go out to fly and try to heal. And one of our other casters, Pig on PC and 4K, if you check out his TikTok, he has a clip of me in Pop 1. And I'm just lost. I mean, I'm just completely lost. I had a lot of fun, though. Definitely would like to play it again, you know, with some friends and stuff. But yeah, thanks again for joining us on this Monday afternoon. You know, maybe it's even Tuesday already where some of y'all are at. Thank you for taking the time out and hanging out with us. Watching some great Onward again between our number 1 and number 3 seeded teams. Swapping sides here. Mayhem, unfortunately, not going to get that quick spawn. I mean, usually I feel a little better not getting the quick spawn. It's too easy to be spotted or too easy to give your position away because you think you can get a quick kill. So you shoot. You know, you want to get that kill. And, I mean, the only thing is you are going to let your position known. But Love-A-Lot, quick to spot them up in the northeast. Gets himself a pick and on to none other than Ghost. Huge pickup there. We are going to see the other 3 of Mayhem pushing down to the south from the east. I think they will be running into Crazy Dave will be the first one to contend with them here on this South Valley wall. Drop ourselves a camera there. It looks like Mithril is going to be holding back at the spawn. Possibly going to be the Overwatch. Let's hop over there, see what he's running with. Oh, risky. He's standing up. As we saw that laser right above his head. Again, these lasers are not in the game. They are for the spectators, all of y'all at home. Give y'all an idea of where they're aiming, where they're looking. Also, these names, they don't see those. They don't see the lasers. That's all they see. Right here. Look, can you spot anyone over there? Do you see anyone? No, but then I hit that visibility. That's where they are. Let's hit the lasers again. Mithril currently making his way from upper red to lower We see one of those lasers. Looks like it's coming from Funshine in lower dumpster 2-story. Yeah, that's going to be a hard one for Myth to get past without any utility. He may be able to stay low enough. I think the way he's going, though, he's not going to be able to use the terrain in his favor. Meanwhile, over here in the south, looks like Oaks is opting to go up into the hills. That will be pretty good if Crazy Dave pops out on the Wookiee. He should be able to get that refrag, no problem. Looks like Myth is going to opt to go to that center bungalow. We are hitting the 2.5 minute mark. Wookiee holding tight. I wonder if he heard Crazy Dave up there above him. Oh, he is staying low as he passes this pathway here in the south. Oak's going to be taking the high route. Crazy Dave definitely has to be hearing these footsteps. Oh, he definitely heard Oaks give that call out. Oaks spotting Mobstar at that church. You see over there, just over the wall. It's going to be a hard one to get. You almost don't want to shoot unless you know you're going to get the hit. Don't want to give any info out to the other team that you do not have to. Looks like Myth is coming around. Yep. Myth coming around that Hilo 2-story right now. Crazy Dave. Oh, I thought Crazy Dave was going to look down. He does spot Wookiee and Oaks, but a minute too late. Should be giving a call out to the rest of his team that there are a couple coming around the south here. Oaks, knowing that Mobstar was there at the church, can't get the hits, and in the meantime, Funshine is going to take him out. Wookiee looking for that refrag, can't quite land it. It is now a 3v5 as we hit the minute mark. They have to start moving. See Wookiee popping up on the hill, throwing some shots out there. Meanwhile, Myth has essentially pushed in from the north down the west, uncontested. They are all, look at all these arrows, all these lasers. They're all looking over here to the south. Base, knowing Crazy Dave is right there. Myth is pushing up onto Kale and Center Hotel. The base getting Crazy Dave. Now a 2v4 as Kale takes out base. All up to Myth now. And the trade goes out between Kale and Myth on Center Hotel, leaving 3 of Dark Tidings up and taking their 3rd win on Downfall. There is your kill count for everybody to see. Crazy Dave sitting with a nice 5-2. Meanwhile, on the other side, we got Base Slapper with a 5-3. What's up, Bree? How you doing? Throwing his... Oh, shit. My bad. Throwing his hat out there for Mayhem. Love to see it. First time chatter, thanks for joining us. If you aren't already, definitely hit that follow button so you can get notifications of when we have future casts. Let's get their point on the board, making it official. And now they are 1 win away from taking us to a map number 3. And as you see there below, that map is going to be Arctic. It is a very, very fast-paced map. I mean, I've seen some people use the whole time, myself included. But for the most part, it is usually played in a very aggressive, very fast type of fashion. And I love it. I mean, it's kind of hard to follow, but it makes for some great Onward. Glad to have y'all joining us again. Hope y'all are enjoying the cast. If y'all did miss any part of it, definitely go back, check that VOD. You'll see Mayhem putting on a great round. Great couple of rounds on that first map of sand. Here's the Jeeps. Let's get on out there. Baby, baby.
Considering not the brothel, but I'll go here.
All right, it is going to be Hilo Bungalow, West Side OBJ. Dark Tidings getting that northeast spawn. Definitely going to be spawning a couple of them. Oaks quickly spotting the drone from Kale. That's going to be huge here for Mayhem. I mean, that drone gives you so much information, especially in the hands of Kale. Oh, yeah. He is a pro with that drone. He even does like little tricks, like when you shoot at it, he makes you think you killed it. He'll drop it really fast. And yeah, definitely want to take that out as soon as possible. Again, it is only allowed on the bigger maps. You can't be running in cargo or like Arctic coming up next and just throw that drone out there. Nah, it has to be one of these bigger maps. Looks like Care Bear Funshine is going to hold up here. This northeast 2-story. Staying that overwatch. Well, let's see how the rest of the team are moving. We see a nice spread there from Dark Tidings from north to south. Great spread there by them. Looks like Kale already making his way to the south side valley. Mobstar pushing up to upper red. Care Bear making his way from center bungalow. Ooh, risky little cross there getting to that center wall. Now we see Mayhem with 2 in this center hotel. To me, that's pretty smart. I mean, we've seen how deadly just Ghost being in that center hotel has worked. So to throw a second one in there, yeah, I like it.
There's one on the rocks behind South Brothel.
Behind the rocks on South Brothel. I don't know what you're seeing back there. There's no one there, Cal. I was playing tricks on you. It happens. No worries, no worries. Oh, I almost spilled my drink. But because he thinks they're there, that will mess with the way he moves, no doubt. Not only that, it's going to use a good bit amount of his time trying to clear that out when there's no one there. So while he deals with that, let's run with Love a Lot, who has
There's a guy first floor center hotel. He's in there, sir.
pushed on up here to these center walls. Just east of the helicopter. I think now we are going to see Mobstar pushing on up too as we pass the 2-minute mark.
I heard somebody.
Lasers going all over the place. Ghost
-1 at upper
spotting
dumpster.
Funshine. Upper dumpster. Kale is looking for that refrag. You see him. He wants it. He wants it. He knows there's someone there, center hotel. We're seeing Love a Lot clearing out mid, keeping him tucked. But as he does that, Ghost pushes out and base, taking out Mobstar in the north. It is now all up to Crazy Dave and Kale. Kale pushing from the west. Crazy Dave taking out Oaks, making this a 2v4.
Shots coming from east bungalow.
Ghost
He's dead.
finding Crazy Dave.
Lima 2.
Lima 1, I think, right? Lima 1.
We lost objective. We lost objective. We lost objective.
Uh-oh, one of them. Oh, but Kale running toward the OBJ is going to get spotted by Ghost. And Mayhem now 1 away from tying it up, but 1 cap away from taking the whole match for the night. I mean, if they win this next one with the cap, that's it. They take the whole match, the whole shebang. But, again, Dark Tidings is just one away. Now they only have to defend. Attacking is a lot harder on Downfall than most other maps. Defending is usually a lot easier. You just hold a really, really long angle. Make a little kill box, kill triangle, whatever it may be. And just hold it down. I love defending on Downfall. I hate attacking on Downfall. Real talk. But Mayhem getting a second one. Looking pretty good out there. Go. So y'all, see y'all in the chat. Hey Wire, how you doing? Yeah, you might need to get back out there. We'll see. We'll see how they do. That's the thing I like about cast too. Like, you know, your teammates can watch the cast. Again, we are on a delay, so it's not like you're getting any real-time info, but you're still getting the info on the other team, and you can relay that. You can, you know, talk to your team. It's like a coach watching or something, watching the game out there and making plays on the fly. Or if you're to go to a LAN event, esports, like you're watching it on the screen. Everybody's seeing it. I mean, that's like real time, so you can actually make plans and audibles and stuff in real time. All right. Again, Dark Tidings just have to defend. One win away from taking it to a third map decider. Mayhem is going to get this southeast spawn. I imagine a couple of them are going to be running South Valley as we see Base, Oaks, and Mithril make their way up into Marsoc Twins and Marsoc Tower. Shots going out from Kale. I don't know if they were onto Ghost and Wookiee or onto Myth. Kale holding this defensive position from Center Hotel. Does call out the Valley White House position, which is going to be Wookiee and Ghost. Mithril and Ghost finding level out at the same time. Mayhem still sitting with 5 against a Dark Tidings 4. Kale trying to do work is going to down Oaks and get the confirmation onto him. Wookiee trying to get that refract, can't quite land the shots. It is now a 4v4. We're going to see Mithril Marauder again push to the north, working on that flank. I mean, he got all the way to Center Hotel from that flank last time. You know, his team kept him busy, all of them looking to the south, and he flanked up behind. If he's able to do it again or not, we will see. I think Crazy Dave will be the one to stop him, if anything. Great cover fire there from Ghost. Mithril taking out Kale on Center Hotel. You did, in fact, get him, Myth. Great shot there. He is giving that info to his team. Not quite sure if he got him or not. But that's a huge pickup. As Center Hotel defensive position is hard to get by. But Crazy Dave, I think, has spotted Mithril getting up into upper red. We're seeing Wookiee and Base Slapper. Upper and lower dumpster here. Smokes going out from Wookiee as Ghost takes out Care Bear Funshine. Now only 2 up for Dark Tidings. Make that 1.5 as Mithril gets the pick onto Crazy Dave. Getting the confirmation. It is now all up to Mobstar. Last alive here on the OBJ against a 4-person attack from Mayhem. And 2 minutes left at that. So all the time in the world on Downfall. peeking over this wall to the west. Does get shot at from Wookie. Shots won't land, but again, he's last alive, so he has to keep watching all the angles. Fortunately, you can't just sit there and watch one. He knows this. We know this. It is stressful to say the least. Hopefully they win, and I forgot the overlay once again. I'm sorry about that. Again, Mobstar, minute and 20. If he's not careful, Ghost is going to get the angle onto him. But Myth working on that flank again. I mentioned that we missed it. He did it. Worked on the flank the whole way. Came around. Took out not only Kale. He was at Upper Red when he found Kale in Center Hotel. Then he moved down to Lower Red. Found Crazy Dave right there. And then finally coming around the back. Found Mobstar. So Myth getting himself a nice little 3-piece there. Yeah, Haywire, we are now at a Game 7. So who knows? You might not have to go out there. Yes, I know. 3 drinks to me. He really did. I should just like leave it here. That way you don't... It never happens. Oh, I can't believe that. Twice. Like, what? All right. Man, the comebacks are real tonight. I mean, technically, Dark Tidings didn't get a comeback on Sand. They were working on it, though. The Mayhem, remember, they were up 3-0. And Dark Tidings got 2 in a row, but then Mayhem did pull off that 4th. And now Dark Tidings was up 3-0, and Mayhem has pulled off 3 in a row to tie it up. All right, there's the beeps. I am hitting the button. We are going out there. No missing the overlay this time. And the OBJ moving just a few feet here to the west. I'm sorry, it was on the south side last time. I said west. Yeah, I was here on the south side. Now it is on the west. Mayhem just have to defend. Again, that is harder than it seems. Ghost, I think, already spotting them there in the south. Getting that south spawn. You see a couple of them into Marsoc Twins. Love a lot into that Marsoc Tower as Mobstar is going to push that center bungalow. We're going to see Oaks opting to go to Center Hotel as well as Wookie. Mid throw holding back here. Now those shots from Mayhem are going to hold Dark Tidings up right now as we are approaching this 4-minute mark. But Mobstar again has made his way to the center bungalow. So that's a great angle there, especially if they're not going to be ready for it. He may end up spotting Myth, but I think... Oh, yeah, we got base watching the north. Myth, I think, is looking toward the west. So most eyes are looking toward the west. It seems to be the approach both teams are taking here on Downfall. More often than not, they have been pushing from the west, south side, southwest. Okay, we're throwing some smoke out there at Upper Dumpster. Oh, and we are seeing Mobstar starting his approach. Again, if they aren't ready, not looking like any of them are looking up toward the center. But at the same time, they're not leaving themselves exposed to the center. So not only will he be able to get up, possibly to that center hotel, to the helicopter, he's not going to be spotting any of the defenders either. Shots going out there from Kale here in Marsoc Twins.
Furniture.
Does let him know he's shooting furniture. I wonder if he does have his drone. He does. There it is.
Sasha's mob sausage.
I wonder if he's forgot about it, so he's not using it, or I don't know. Again, but most of Mayhem is inside, so they're not getting peeky. You know, they're playing it smart. Not only are they inside, most of them are dug down, as we're seeing. Mobstar has indeed made it to the helicopter, but again, not seeing anyone, and that's when it starts messing with your mind. When you get pretty close to the OBJ and you have not seen a single defender, like, it starts giving you that false confidence that, like, it's open, it's clear. But I mean, yeah, they're both looking there. There's no one there. It's gonna be Wookie that will be the one to contend with. Now, Mobstar is not gonna be ready. Wookie getting him in the back with that G36. Throwing those confirmation shots out. It is now a 4v5 as we hit a minute and a half. Definitely going to have to start working on this push. Again, though, Mayhem just holding tight. Great defensive angles. And knowing that they don't need to get peaky. I mean, when you're playing Volk, they have to come to you. As we see Love-A-Lot running straight to Oaks and dying. Oaks going to rotate out, trying to find himself another one. Kale definitely spotting Oaks there, so they know at least one is in Center Hotel. Crazy Dave looking to clear this out as we hit the minute mark. Now everyone's going to be hearing that 30-second notification, and that's when we're going to start seeing them run. Mithril dropping Funshine in the west. Kale going to be the next one to make this approach to OBJ from the helicopter. But we see not only Wookie, but Slappa as well covering these angles. Crazy Dave going into the Center Hotel. Possibly do work. He takes out Wookie. Can he clear it out from Oaks? Great flash there from Kale as he throws that smoke. Base Slapper taking out Crazy Dave, and no, Kale was running with his tablet out, hoping to get in there, but is going to get found by Oaks, giving Mayhem their 4th win. You see Ghost up there with a 10-piece. Base Slapper with 7 on the side of Mayhem. Mithril with 8 as well. Looks like they are already hopping out on the side of Dark Tidings. Crazy Dave with a 7-piece up there. That will, I have no doubt, be it for the evening as Mayhem gets that win, taking themselves the 2nd map of the night and getting them the whole match win. Done deal. They will, in fact, be staying in that #1 position. If Dark Tidings goes down 1 or not, we will see come Monday. Oh, no, we'll actually see as soon as the scores get input. Never mind. Sorry about that. But nonetheless, great job on the side of Dark Tidings. Brought it to a round 7 on Downfall. I mean, it's a hard one. No doubt it's a hard one. But nonetheless, GG's to everyone. Thanks to everyone in the chat. James, I see you hopping in finally. Hope everything's cool with the little one. Glad to see that you are helping out the missus. Haywire, Steve hopping in. What's up? Saw you earlier. Ring Monster. Everybody in the chat. Sri Lankan, Punky. Hopefully you start playing some Onward. Hopefully this, get you going. This is the comp side of it, so it's a little bit different. They do have some other stuff like Assault and, co-op and all that, but this is the more competitive side of the game. Again, thank you everyone for taking y'all's time out on this Monday evening, Monday afternoon, Tuesday morning, and joining us. Huge shout out to our sponsors, 9line Apparel, Proxymat, G Fuel, B Haptics, Mammut VR, Degenerate Decals, K-Man Studio, Boba VR, and Kiwi Design. Again, I am Fog Cabin, one of your casters here at VREL. If y'all want matches cast, just holler in that public channel and we will try to get to them. You know what? In fact, ping Sri Lankan. Anytime you want to cast, just ping Sri Lankan. But nah, I'm just playing. Don't do that. Thanks again, everyone, and we definitely will have a bunch more casts for you this week, being the second to last week before our finals. So this will be it. Hope y'all have a great rest of your day, and hopefully Monday wasn't too hard on y'all. Thanks again, everybody, and I will see y'all out there. Peace, y'all. I'm going to leave y'all with a couple of our great sponsors.